I think another question that comes to mind, and this kind of relates to both basically any market at all on Earth, which is insider trading. So I kind of want to get your opinion, first of all, generally about insider trading. I've definitely had the opinion that insider trading is usually not as bad as people put it out to be, and you need some sort of insider information to be trading on the market to accurately price these assets. But obviously, you can make the counter argument that it's not very healthy because then people will stop participating in these markets. So first of all, I just want to get your opinion generally about insider trading, and then second, I would love to know like how do you think insider trading affects impact markets and prediction markets?
Yeah, that's a big topic. I'll try to keep it short. I think for decision markets, any private information that can be made public should be made public. And I've said this before, when we first started the talking, but I've come around to private info. I don't think I ever was really against private information per se in decision markets. It's essentially plus, like, if your goal is to make the best decision, then you do want people who have insider information to trade based on that, because your goal is to make the best decisions, and they help price the asset correctly. Again, only if that is private information that it's not in their place to share, right? So if we're trying to hire a new CEO and I, Arad, know that this new CEO, I know him really well and I know he's incredible and I'm willing to bid up, and this is kind of private information, I'm willing to bid up the token higher, great. I did my service, I made decision markets better. But if I, Arad, am making a proposal and I withhold some information intentionally, and then I trade based on that without a good reason, and then I trade based on that, I think that's minus EV. So there's nuance there. So in general, with information markets, I do mind insider trading more so than in decision markets. It's unhealthy just from the fact, and I think you'll probably agree, and that's why you changed your mind. I've been saying it's mostly about building a healthy ecosystem. If you have frequent insider trading, that deters legitimate actors, and the only way you can trade, you can kind of scale markets, is when legitimate actors feel completely safe and they're not being taken out for a ride. This is something that has been discovered by American capital markets way back, and we have examples from history of capital markets that were very heavy on insider information. I believe Hong Kong in the 80s was an extreme example, and we just know that they're more dysfunctional. So even though insider trading can cause one prediction market or one impact market trade better and more accurately, I would be concerned if that becomes a pattern, and I think that's long-term bad for the accuracy of them. So that's that. I will say what I'm definitely against is mixed incentives, specifically through decision markets. Since we're in a futurity podcast, I will emphasize that. I definitely fought some battles on the order book of MetaDAO and in Discord about whether it's moral to trade proposals that have mixed incentives, where you can trade, everyone trades based on the EV for MetaDAO, but one actor has mixed incentive, personal incentive, where if the proposal passes, they themselves benefit in addition to the value gained for MetaDAO, and that can distort the market. I don't think it's a problem when these markets become big. Again, if you're trying to create a mispricing because you have personal incentives, the market generally at scale can have infinite resources to fight against you, and won't really let you misprice it that much. But I digress. I'm generally against insider trading.